Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 4 of Dead Space. My name is Winter, and if you're just joining the series, I highly suggest you check out the first 3 episodes before going on any further with this, as this is not just a run-and-gun third-person shooter. There's actually a story behind it, and it is a damn intriguing one at that, I guess I should say.
Isaac, come in. Kendra's right. The ADS is completely shut. I'll need your help to fix this. Kendra, if you can hear me, see if you can get to the ship's reports. It sounds like you have better access from there.
When were you going to tell us about the artifact, Hammond? This marker?
I don't know anything about that. It's referenced in the captain's records. They brought it up from the planet.
It's on the ship?
In cargo. They think it's of alien origin, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Really? CEC didn't know anything about it. You're lying.
Back up! I am not the bad guy here. We're all shaky right now. You're gonna have to trust that I don't know anything about it. We've entered the debris field. Get to the captain's nest. I'll explain everything later. Hammond out.
And in regards to the story, I very much enjoy the fact that it's established and sort of paced out as more of a mystery than your typical... Holy shit! I forgot about that. Well, I don't think 2 shots did any good on that, but it got the idea apparently. Anyways, as I was saying, I very much enjoy the fact that it's unraveled slowly, more like a mystery than being straightforward and direct like so many other action games would be. It's kind of interesting when you think back on Dead Space. A lot of people seem to forget that the first game was done that way. Most everybody remembers just the action elements and sort of, oh, how am I wanting to put it? Not feel good, but action movie storytelling structure that the later games would follow. That's not good.
Warning. Hull breach detected.
Of course, the fantastic sound design.
Impact on the bridge, right at your feet. I'm reading heavy damage, but containment looks solid. Life support is stabilized. We've got to get the ADS working.
Another often overlooked element from this game, which is a shame, because I think in an area such as this, and indeed this whole level, really shines. I'd love to know what they used for to gather the assets for this particular design. I mean, what do you use to create the sound of an asteroid slamming into the side of a spaceship? You know, surely you don't just go out into the parking lot and drop a cinder block from 6 feet up.
Bridge, come in. We've been boarded. Repeat, the ship has been boarded. We are under attack. Open fire. How are they? They've already killed most of the deck staff. We need security back up here immediately. Guns are useless. We can't hold them back for very long.
Shit definitely went to hell fast, huh? I just picked up flame fuel. I'm gonna sell this real quick. And what else can I get? I think we're gonna be getting a new suit in this level. So I don't want to go too crazy on buying anything. Of course, since I bought it, I'd probably ought to use this before I forget about it. Because if I remember correctly, that's going to come into play. And again, if you're just joining the series, this is not my first playthrough of this game. In fact, it's probably closer to the 8th or 9th. Somewhere around there. How about this level design, huh? We're going to the captain's nest, the crow's nest, as it were, of the ship. And, you know, you think of Star Trek, the bridge would have been... Well, obviously that is the bridge. Yeah, there's the suit. The captain would have been sitting up here with the navigators and comms people and whatnot. But I think it's a pretty cool design aspect that they decided to go ahead and throw it underneath all these workstations up here. A little bit of a continuity error, though, in regards to the first Dead Space movie, which is Downfall. In In that movie, the captain actually sat up there with the comms people, and it wasn't separated by, you know, it wasn't on the bottom underneath. 20,000 credits. There we go. Let's get suited up and get ready to move things along, huh? And again, I think that's a cool little chamber, and I like the light coming down the middle of it there in between the doors. Very cool detail. So we should have more armor now, which will come in handy. If this is the level I'm thinking it is, then this is going to be a pretty good example of the diversity that also gets overlooked from the original Dead Space. In fact, yeah, let me check the armor while that's on my mind. I'm sorry, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. I've had just a little bit of coffee, so kind of hyper. And I'm ready to play as well. It's been a few days since I recorded episode 3, so I'm anxious to get back in this and kind of dig into the story and move things along. You know, it's always a fun game for me to play.
Isaac. Damn, you scared me. The place is making me jumpy. Fucking asteroids coming through the roof. Look, I know Kendra doesn't trust me, but I don't know anything about a marker or anything else. This is supposed to be a repair mission. Plain and simple. This mess is the asteroid defense system. I can fix these boards when the main power routing is shot. You're gonna have to reroute them manually through at least 3 junction boxes to activate the primary cannon. Oh, but first, you need to activate the atrium elevators from bridge security. You can use them to get to the junction boxes. By the way, Isaac, be careful. I saw something out there. I don't know what. I only got a glimpse. It was big. Really big.
Is he done? Yeah, he's done. We can open the door now. In sequences like that...
Shit! Stand back! Oh, that one was dead when I sealed the pod. These things don't die easily.
In sequences like that, where you actually encounter another character, you have to actually listen to everything they've got to say before you're able to progress. Like at the opening of the level, we couldn't actually open that very first door until the little two-way conversation happened. And it was two-way because Isaac is very much silent in this game. Oh my goodness. Oh shit! I thought he was frozen solid and hit with a friggin' bomb.
Shoot it in the back, Isaac!
Oh shit, this isn't good. Not going the way I wanted it to. Oh, well, maybe it did. Alright, I thought he was going to get up and come back for more. But apparently not. That's a brute, of course.
Make us whole again.
Oh, I just now noticed that on that vid screen.
Atrium elevators are now online.
If you should happen to hear some reverb from the game sound, I'm sorry. I've had to turn my television volume up a little bit to understand what's being said in some of the quieter parts. How many nodes? 1 node? Well, we're going to need that. Always be prepared with 1 node ready to go. Inventory. Looking pretty good. I thought I hit it.
This is mutiny. You'll all be tried for mutiny. Kind, make them listen to reason. Settle down, man. Hold it.
by Maritime Law Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin Mathias unfit for duty.
The marker must be delivered to the church. Terrence, please.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't let you do this.
Traitor. Heretic.
Hold his head.
Murderer.
Hold him.
Ugh.
Dead.
No, it was an accident. I had to stop him.
Arrest the doctor.
Well, there's how Captain Totek met his demise. Killed by a man of science or healing. One of the two. I'm pretty sure he's a science doctor, not your traditional medical doctor. What's this? Hey, contact beam. That is fantastic. Need to run back to the store right quick now. The contact beam as a weapon, I've never really used. I haven't really found it to be that effective against the necromorphs. Excuse me. Even after it's maxed out in terms of nodes and upgrades and whatnot, it just doesn't really do anything for me. But one thing it is good for is credit farming. Because as I said in an earlier episode, and as hopefully is pretty evident without me even having to explain it, whatever weapons you are carrying on you are the weapons that you'll pick up ammo for. Oh shit. I really wasn't wanting to deal with those guys right now. Okay. But, what the contact beam is good for is ammo and credits, because contact beam ammo is very, very it's got a high trade-in value. So while I really don't intend to use it, it will be nice to collect the ammo for it and sell that, and we're gonna make it to the elevator without taking a hit. Watch us. Ah, shit. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, we did. Small miracles. God loves the maintenance, man. So that's the idea behind picking up the contact beam, is just using it to enable us to pick up ammo for it and sell that, because I believe the ammo for the contact beam is either 1,000 or 1,200 credits a piece, so it can add up fairly quickly and is pretty good in enabling us to buy things like nodes or ammo for the other weapons or med kits or whatever.
It looks like some of the gravity plating is malfunctioning. Keep an eye out for any kind of distortion effect coming from the floor. It could be dangerous.
Speak of the devil. Oh. Ah, damn it. I was hoping to knock him into a corner. There we go. Oh, fuck it. Take a leg off. Yeah, not exactly the way I was wanting it to go, but it'll work. Okay, what do we got here? Stasis. Before we go too much further, I want to run back to the store right quick and sell the contact ammo. Not just to clear up... What is that? Y'all hear that? I could have swore I was hearing something a minute ago. Good lord, was that just my footsteps I was hearing? Yeah, right there. Y'all hear that squeaking? What is that? It doesn't sound like anything I've heard before in this game. Must be mice in the ductwork, huh? Yeah, so let's go to the store, see if we can avoid these guys again, and hopefully not have to take them out right away. If I can save the ammo by not having to kill these necromorphs, I will, because I'm a cheap bastard like that. Now that's the elevator going down, that little clicking noise there. Straight shot, we can make it, right? Yes, we can. Here we go. Oh, here they come, here they come. Go, Isaac, go! Yeah, you can't fuck with me. Let's see what kind of price we're looking at here. Yes, looks like 1,000 credits apiece. Holy shit, those guys are loud. Alright, let's see what we can do here. God, it sounds like there's dozens of them. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, look at that. Nice, I am pleased. That's a good way to do that. I feel good about that. Also feel kind of like a chicken shit, but for what I was looking for, yeah, that'll work. So yeah, Isaac Clarke. That's who we're playing as, obviously. I do think it's interesting that he's quite the silent protagonist in this game. I mean, he's not even reactive. He just kind of groans and grunts whenever he takes a hit or does his little melee. Or a stomp, you know. But for the most part, he's... Well, not for the most part. I mean, he literally doesn't have any other dialogue of any kind in this game. Which is something they rectified in... excuse me again. In the second and third one, he's got, you know, more dialogue and he's developed as a character. Oh, damn it. Knock him into the plate. Nope, not gonna happen. There we are. That's what I was wanting to do with that first one. More contact energy, that's alright. But there's what the greats do. They kind of just suck enemies up. Well, that's not a good example. Let me see if I can get this guy to go up there and show their destructive power off. Yeah, there you go. So that's what Kendra was referring to earlier. Holy shit, I just got that one in one shot. I've never done that before with the plasma cutter. That's awesome. Alright, maybe we can get this one to walk into one of those plates. If you can let the environment do the damage for you, do it. Well, come on, dude. I'm right here. Oh, he's a smart one. Look at that. Well, it was a good idea anyways. But I like that they added environmental hazards that both work for and against the player. I think that's a pretty cool thing to think of. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Ah, damn it. Well, I was hoping he was going to open his tentacles up again so I could shoot those, but fuck it. That'll work. I heard that, whatever that was. There's something shiny up there. Oh, this place. Okay. Oh my goodness. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I totally missed him with that. Look at that shit. Is he down? Ooh, now he is. And a node? Well, I don't know if that was a fair trade or not, but I'll take it. God damn, I'm a lot weaker than I want to be right now. But of course I always want to be at full health in this. Med kits are so... they're not necessarily so far and few between, but they're not exactly generous either. As I'm sure y'all have seen. Always test and verify before working on circuits, kids.
Ship systems, junction box rerouted. I'm making some progress with the tracking grid. One of the cannons is giving me a hard time. Keep moving.
Live, dead, live. That's the way you test a circuit. Test your meter on something that's live, like a receptacle. Then check whatever circuit it is you're wanting to work on. And then check the receptacle again, just to make sure your meter is functioning. Live, dead, live. Quick turnaround there. And that's interesting that that's considered a J box. You know, you say a junction box to me in regards to electricity, and I think an actual box in a wall that you put a receptacle or a light switch in. So it's very interesting that in the future a J box is considered to be an entire room. Oh shit. There we go. I don't know why I hit that one with stasis, seeing as how he was crawling. That's not really something I was wanting to do, it just kind of happened. I think it was a reflex. How am I looking at? So there's 3,000 credits chilling right there. Almost out of line racks. Well, that's nice. Shit, what do I want to do? Let me see if I can make a beeline for the store and not have to worry about taking those guys out again. Kind of conserve on the ammo some. Here we go. Shit! Well, got one down at least. If I can lure them one by one, that would be okay. It's when there's about 4 or 5 of them ganging up on you at the same time. That's That's when I'm not a fan of taking those guys on. Grab another node real quick. Because you never know when you're going to run into a bench. We're going to avoid these guys again. They're not going to get us. Just like Tattoo sang about. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, what'd that say? Let's go to level 1. See what that's got. We're on 2, I believe. We're either on 2 or 3.
Isaac, listen up. I've gone over the MedSci reports. These things are biorecombinators. They take dead tissue, absorb it, and mold it into new forms. One iteration seems to have the sole purpose of infecting corpses. The others, well, seem to be making corpses to infect. And that body tissue we keep seeing on the walls is part of it too. I found a report that says it's a habitat changer.
Well, there we go. There's your explanation for the necromorphs. Okay. Let's do this shit. Holy shit.
Entering vacuum.
You think? Is there anything in here that's going to attack me? No. But there is a storage room over here, at least I think that's what it is. Yes, storage, which means items. Oh, and a bench. Hell yeah. There we go.
Exiting vacuum.
Is there anything else I can pick up? No. Oh, wait, yes, right here, right here. More contact energy, so there's 2,000 credits we're walking around with. Where are we at on the rig? I forget. I think I had started working on the line gun. Yeah, I did. Of course, capacity, save us from reloading a little bit. Mine damage, I believe, is what I went with there. Yeah, down there in the bottom, mine. That's going to be my go-to weapon if this playthrough is anything like my previous playthroughs, so I'm interested to get that maxed out. But yeah, the story, kind of going back to the beginning of the episode, where there was talk about the company CEC knowing what was going on and not giving a shit. Obviously, you know, I can't think of that happening in a science fiction horror game without going back to Alien. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, it works. Come on, reload. God, these guys are tougher. They would have been down several shots earlier in previous episodes. I just enjoy the hell out of that. That's so cool. Oh, nothing but this, huh? Hey, that'll work. Line racks. Gonna need them. Gonna need them. What else have we got? Text log. Who's saying what? Captain's log. It's been less than an hour, but they spread fast. The flight deck was the first to go, and the shuttle crashed, now almost entirely overrun. They've lost at least half the medical deck and about a quarter of engineering. No info yet from cargo or planet ops, which suggests bad news. This is not what he expected. Captain Totek, you are correct, sir. It's not good news at all. I think the corporate paranoia works, though, in not only this, but in Alien. I mean, I don't know how many examples there are in the real world about, you know, corrupt corporations and them having total blatant disregard for people's safeties and just putting people in very precarious positions simply out of the interest of financial gain. But the examples are numerous. And I mean, shit. There are actually so many that it's kind of tricky to think of one right off the top of my head, believe it or not. BP comes to mind right off the bat. You know, the oil spill about, when was that? 4 or 5 years ago now? Something like that. Which made all the headlines when it happened and was a hot news item for about 6 months, and then you just never heard anything else about it. So that was kind of interesting. But, you know what, never mind. I really don't want to discuss real-world issues in this. We're not here for that. If you wanted to watch that, you'd watch a current events channel or the Young Turks or something. We're here for fun and entertainment, and hopefully that's what we're going for and getting out of this. And I heard something scream. That little bastard right there. Why can I not pick that up? There we go. And of course, in the future, a J-box is also a control panel. Well, you know, I have seen that though. It's against code, but it happens. Especially if you do maintenance in a pre-existing facility. Oh my god. God damn it. Well, that was a mistake. See, get me talking about doing maintenance in a pre-existing facility, and I get reckless just like a maintenance man in a pre-existing facility. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a maintenance man in a pre-existing facility. I'm well familiar with the kind of constraints they have to deal with.
Rerouted. I'm getting a reading. Almost there.
Ah, shit. I thought I killed all the bodies. Or not killed all the bodies, but dismembered them at least so that that wouldn't happen. Of course, that's the birther for the necromorphs. The little stingray looking thing. But that'll work since that new necromorph dropped items. So we used our node door. Right there. Make sure I got everything. Oh no, don't use the node. That's right, I forgot to mention that earlier. So, we used the node before we died. Unlocked the door, went in there and got all the goodies. Now I try to open the door again. And it wants you to use another node. So that's a little trap. And there will not be anything in that room. Because I'm remembering it now. Because I felt so ripped off when I fell for that the first time. I've never done it again. And it might have been this very same area of the Ishimura where I got kind of ripped off in that sense. And it is a rip-off, you know. I mean, nodes aren't cheap. 10,000 credits, you know, and just right down the drain. It's a hell of a trap to throw in there for players.
Exiting vacuum.
Head on up to 3. Ah, we're making pretty good time on this, huh? Well, shit. Look at how much stuff I'm carrying. Yeah, and I've got 14,000 credits, so I could buy another node. If we ever get to the 3rd level, we're just gonna run back down and go to the store real quick. Hey, come here. Alright, he's not going to. Force gun schematic. I suppose we'll pick up these items first and then head back down to the store, because that's just more we can potentially drop off or potentially sell.
This is Temple. The bridge is fucked. I don't know what went on in there, but I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back. I'm heading for hydroponics to find Elizabeth.
I like Temple. You know, he comes off as a very... He's pretty well developed for a character you only see one time. You know, we hear about his journeys and read about his thoughts and shit like that, but we only actually see him one time. But because of the audio logs and his tone in them, and oh shit, we're not going to make this one. Ah, damn it. Oh my goodness, one shot on that one. Did you see that shit? Fuck yeah. I'll probably never be able to do that again. I'm trying to hurry so they'll shut the fuck up already, guys. I really am. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize the audio was going to be in some sort of a loop there. Alright, let's move along. I think Temple is very well established as, you know, just a normal guy. Good guy, just trying to... God damn, it was close. Just trying to look out for himself and his lady friend Elizabeth, you know. And I don't want to say it's heartbreaking when we finally meet up with Temple, but it's not exactly, you know, roses and cake whenever we do as well. So, and it's because of the audio logs and the text logs from him that it's not roses and cakes. We probably wouldn't even give a shit without those. Okay, what can we do for the line gun? We've got 3 of them. We can use 2. Tough call. Width and reload speed or damage? Shit. What about the plasma cutter? Yeah, not really any damage anytime soon with that. Okay. What's min? Oh, that's the mine. That's right. That's right. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm sorry. We will... Gonna have to use 2 to get to that damage regardless, but we can get reload. You know what? We'll go for width and reload. And save a node for later. I don't recall right off the top of my head if there's any more power node locked doors in between here and the end of the level, but it never hurts to be prepared. The risk always lives. Now we'll go up to 3 and see what we can do. God damn it, wrong button. I was trying to hit X and see if I could reload if I needed to. And just wasted some stasis. God damn it. Strange sound effect there. God damn it, motherfucker. These guys, the pregnants, gotta be smart when you're taking them out. See, they've got the bloated belly. There we are. Because if you shoot those bastards in the belly, then they spit out a bunch of those little spider-looking things that we came across earlier in episode 2, I believe. The ones that jump on your back and drain your energy fairly fast. And I think it's pretty clever to have an enemy like that. I'm always impressed when a game designer thinks of that, or a studio thinks of that, where sometimes killing the enemy is worse than taking a minute to actually think about how to kill the enemy or letting it live.
Asteroid defense system now online.
Alright, we've got enough power, but the ADS cannon's auto targeting is down. I think it's a faulty data cable. I need you to aim the cannon manually until I can replace it. Take the elevator to the top of the ship and head for the cannon pit.
Well, I believe we're already up here for the ADS cannon. And the upcoming sequence is a very good example of the variations of gameplay that this game offers. You know, because it's not always... we'll get there. We'll get there. And I think we'll get there fairly quick, too. But real quick, look at the fins sticking out of the wall and the lighting behind it. That's fucking awesome. Straight out of Alien, but you know what? It works, and it looks cool. But yeah, I mean, you've got about... I want to say there's either 3 or 4 different gameplay elements at work in Dead Space. The most prominent one and obvious one is the third-person, run and gun style action
Isaac,
platforming or whatever you want to call it.
To reach the ADS cannon. Problem is, we're still getting bombarded by asteroids. Look for cover, or you'll get torn to pieces.
But you've also got 2 or 3 different other styles of gameplay that you can use in the game. Or that are thrown at you in the game. Not use, I guess. Obviously you need to use them, but...
Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
This is a clever little sequence. If we were to step out there right now, it would be one hit from one of those little asteroid chunks and we'd be dead. So I like that it goes from the pace of, run the corridor as fast as you can, or as fast as you want to all of a sudden you've got to worry about finding cover. And of course, again, the awesome sound design at work in the vacuum. I can't even tell how much air I've got left. 20 seconds. Oh, shit. God damn it. Went too soon. Well, lesson learned. Won't be doing that again. Hopefully. But yeah, you've got your, third-person action shooter survival horror game. And then coming up, we also have an old-school arcade Space Invaders type sequence, which is pretty good at keeping the core gameplay from getting totally boring and dull for the player and kind of worn out. Oh, fuck. After I said I wasn't going to do that again, look at that. Alright, well, I guess I definitely got to stop at the second one then. I was hoping I could make it to the third and shave off a few seconds, but oh well. And I think it's brilliant that they break up the gameplay like that and diversify it. Because, you go through there's like, 15 or 16 chapters, whatever it is, to this game. And anything gets boring if it's done over an extended period of time. I mean, I've said before, I don't know if I've said it in this particular series or if it was in the Red Dead Redemption series. I know I've said it recently, though, for me. Resident Evil 4. Fantastic gameplay. Excellently executed and brilliantly designed and all that shit. But, dude, by the time you got to the castle, that shit was old. It wore off. The novelty wore off very quick. So I dig the fact that Dead Space throws about 4 different styles of gameplay at you over the course of the whole experience and keeps it fresh and exciting and kind of keeps the player on their toes. It's a wise choice in my opinion, because I don't care how good this stuff right here is, just the regular run and gun third person stuff. You do this for about 20 hours, you're going to be fucking sick and tired of it by the time the credits are rolling. So I think it's a very smart choice on their part too. Oh, god damn it. You're kidding me. How did I not make that? Ah, son of a bitch. Anyways, let me finish off the train of thought I've been trying to say for the last 5 minutes. I think it's a very smart choice of them to break it up and introduce different gameplay styles as the game goes on. If we ever make it to it across this space deck, we'll see the first variant. Although I am beginning to wonder at this point because I'm doing absolutely terrible at this segment.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
I really don't want to use that air can because I want to sell that later. Shit! God damn it! I was thinking they were going to stick to the middle. Alright. I'm just going to shut the fuck up and do this real quick. Maybe I'm distracting myself by trying to do commentary and play at the same time. That has happened from time to time. Not necessarily in this series, but I believe I had that issue in the Wonder Boy Let's Play. If you watched that. Alright, I've got the air can, but man, I don't want to use that. I want to sell it.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
See right there, I probably could have made it to that third one. Because you can skip one entirely and still make it to shelter in time. I probably could have made it to that one too. Look at that. Oh! We're gonna make it. Shit! God damn it! Son of a bitch! I've never had this problem in this sequence before. Never. And I'm not doing anything different from previous playthroughs. This is just fucking blowing my mind how this is not working out for me.
Entering zero gravity.
And it's not frustrating, it's more shocking than
Multiple
anything.
impacts detected across the starboard hull.
There we are. God damn it, motherfucker. Ah. Alright, so I do have to stop at the second one. Son of a bitch. Try it again.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Come on, asteroid.
Warning. Multiple impacts detected across the starboard hull.
We've got a minute. I know I can pass this one. Okay. Looking good. Jesus, 35 seconds. Really don't want to use that air can. Don't want to do it. 20 seconds. We can make it. We can make it. 8, 7. Oh, we're not going to make it. Son of a bitch. Look at that. God damn it. So close. Shit. That's about what, 1,000 credits that we just blew away? Just so we could do 5 seconds worth of walking, if that. Ah, that's a disappointment. I swear I've done that sequence before without having to use that air can. Anyways, let's take a look at the first variation in gameplay style. Which, if you played arcades back in the day, this will be familiar.
The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
This is one of the most intense sequences in any game that I ever played. Oh, and I'm absolutely playing it like shit, too. Look at this. Oh, that's not good. There we are. Kind of on a roll. Oh, that's a big motherfucker. Well, we're not going to get the trophy for that. Oh, we're dead. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Terrible. One more hit and we're goners. Yep, we're dead. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Holy shit. 1%. Oh, and overheated. God damn it. God damn it. Oh. Son of a bitch, this is not my level. But it is going better than the very first time I played it. Alright. Try this again. Obviously, if we...
You're in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think
as he just said, and as you saw, we got to stay above a certain hull integrity there on the right side. Now, when they go off to the far side, there's a good chance they'll miss you, so you mainly want to concentrate on the ones that come right up the middle of the screen, if I remember correctly, but... Oh no, evidently I'm remembering it wrong. But yeah, this was a fucking nightmare the very first time I played this game. I rage quitted. I had to stay away for a couple days. And there's a trophy. You get a trophy for surviving with over 50% of shields, which I did actually entertain the idea of playing on a brand new profile so we could see if we could get that or not, but I think it's safe to say we're not going to. Yeah, we're not going to make it again. Look at this shit. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, especially when they overheat. Damn it, come on, come on. Here we go. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Maybe those first two will just be the practice run, huh? And I'll have my shit together this time. It's not a hard concept, you know? It's really not. You just gotta point the fucking laser and hit either R1 or L1. Not a hard concept at all. Nothing too tricky. And we're on medium difficulty too, so I don't know why it's such a big deal now.
That's it, Isaac. You're in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at it. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
Of course, the music doesn't help either. Not that I can really hear it. There we go. There we go. Ah, shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we are. Here we are. Care as long as we stay above 3. There we go. There we are. We got this shit. This is the time. Come on, dude. Do your thing. I can live with 30. If we clear it with over 30, I will not complain. Oh, shit. That's why you gotta do short bursts like I was doing at the very beginning. I got too greedy. We gotta be getting close. Come on. Come on, dude. Whew. There we go.
Nice shooting, Isaac. Auto-targeting is now online and clearing a path to safe orbit. As soon as we're clear, I'll engage the autopilot again. Head to the tram station, and I'll meet you there when I'm done.
But the auto-targeting just missed that group of 3. Did y'all see that? And the guns aren't getting any big ones that split up into little chunks. That's not fair. Anyways. I dig the fact that it did, you know, as I said, and spent probably 10 minutes trying to explain, I dig the fact that it breaks up the gameplay like that and kind of keeps you on your toes. Because I tell you, I was not expecting that the very first time I played this game. It was a hell of a surprise for me. And if it was for me, surely it was for other people as well. And as I said, there's about 2 or 3 more instances later on in the game where the gameplay will be changed up as well. And they're fairly well spread out. It's not one right after the other in terms of, you know, changes. Okay, before we move on, I want to check on something real quick. There's this hole in the hull, if you get where I'm going with that. Just want to see if there's anything down in here that I can pick up. I never have checked it before, so I'm curious. Alright, and there's not. Well, let's get out of here then. I believe we're ready to finish this level, and therefore episode off. Took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. I do apologize for the length of this. I was not expecting to have the problems that I ended up having.
Wait! Isaac Hammond, you're not going to believe this. Oxygen levels are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff. We're not going to have any air to breathe soon. But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Will this never end? Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
I'm hearing something. And I think I know what it is. Oh, those little bastards. Shit! What the fuck? How'd that get behind me? Of course, the alien influence again in creature design form this time, not just atmosphere and level design, or story style, I guess I should say. Alright, so we got about, what is that, Ruby? So there's 10 grand, and there's 2 grand, so I'll be able to get one more node. That'll be good. Time to run like the wind again. It's interesting how this particular segment of the level right here went so well for me, but then when I got onto the hull of the ship, everything just went to shit. You know, it's interesting how I can have that good and bad mix. The kind of the ego trip and then the humbler. You know what I mean? Alright, that's it. What do I want to get rid of here, since we're here? I'm gonna try to hurry so they'll shut the fuck up. Alright, let's get out of this noisy area. That'll do. Alright, here we are. What, just over an hour? I do apologize for the length of this one, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely was not anticipating having those problems. But I do thank you for watching this episode. And as my name is Winter, and you are on my particular YouTube channel, or whatever website you're watching this on, hopefully YouTube. Hopefully something hasn't happened by this point where I'm on a different site. But I do thank you. And I will see you on the next episode of Dead Space, which will be tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please take care of yourselves, be good to one another, and be good to the world. We're all in this together. I'll see you next time.